Good evening and welcome to our Swing in the Green fundraiser. My name is Brant Stye and I have the distinct pleasure of serving as the Director of Bands here at Sherwood High School. Thank you for taking the time to be with us today to support our wonderful high school and middle school band musicians. As you'll see, these students are amazing. They're wonderful people and what they have accomplished over the years is exceptional. A big component to our success on the stage and on the field is due to our band boosters and to the donations and sponsorships gathered at this Swing in the Green fundraiser. On behalf of the middle school band directors, Mike Dyer and Casey Crane, and myself, please enjoy the presentation and please bid early and bid often.
Thank you, Brant, and welcome everyone to Swing in the Green. It's exciting to be able to come together tonight in this new virtual environment. We all wish we could be in person, and we look forward to that happening soon. Tonight, though, we have a great opportunity to showcase many of our bands, both past and present, all while raising money to provide the resources for us to continue the great tradition of Sherwood bands and guard teams. I want to encourage you to stay with us for our entire program, which includes several performances after we complete our fundraising elements. Joining me tonight in the studio is our auctioneer and fundraising host, Patrick Siver from G Events.
Thank you, Mike. I'm so happy to be here with you tonight. Sherwood School District has a wonderful tradition of quality bands and student musicians. Tonight, we're going to ask our audience to enjoy some wonderful performances and support this tradition continuing. I want to take a quick moment to share how folks can join in the effort tonight. First, if you are watching us now, you have found the event landing page. Here, you will be able to find our wonderful auction catalog, raffle, and donation options. I'm going to encourage you to use two devices this evening. One to watch our show, and I recommend your smart television for this function. The second device will be your bid paddle. Your cell phone or tablet will work great for this function. Remember, folks, you must be registered to bid and donate tonight, so please confirm you're registered now. Once you are registered, you will receive an email encouraging you to download the Octria app, and that will enable your phone to be your bid paddle, and you can follow right along with us. And awesome. When you get registered, Mike, most important,
yes,
we have a limited number of raffle tickets still available.
Indeed.
And when we went to the air a few minutes ago, I think there was less than 20 available. So now's the time. If you haven't gotten your raffle tickets, and it's an incredible price,
yeah,
$25 or $20, and it's a $500 Amazon gift card.
Sign me up.
Who couldn't use that right now? So Mike, I've been reviewing the history of Swinging with the Green, and wow, this group has been a very, very generous group. I look forward to that continuing again tonight in this challenging environment.
Absolutely, Patrick. And that is a result of the incredible community we have surrounding our band programs in Sherwood, led by our Sherwood Band Boosters Club. Let's hear from one of the co-presidents of our Booster Club. Please welcome Kate Al-Shakely.
Good evening. It is my great pleasure as the co-president of the Sherwood Band Boosters to welcome you to our annual Swing in the Green auction. My name is Kate Al-Shakely, and on behalf of my co-president Ken McCoy and the rest of the Sherwood Band Boosters, I would like to thank you for joining us this evening. Our friends, family, and community are so important to the success of our band program, and I hope you enjoy the concerts that we will be presenting from several of our ensemble groups as you prepare to bid on the exciting and wonderful trips and baskets we will be auctioning off this evening. During the more than 13 years that I have been a part of the band community, I have had the opportunity to see the entire program grow. What was once a single marching band of fewer than 50 students performing only at Friday night football games and in local parades has evolved into a well-respected, award-winning program with a marching and color guard team consisting of more than 125 students, 2 jazz bands, a winter winds band, 3 concert bands, 4 middle school bands, a winter percussion team, and a winter color guard team. Our students take the skills they learned during their time in this program and use them throughout the rest of their lives. Music ignites all areas of child development. It helps develop memory and language skills and is very important for mental health and well-being. Working as part of an ensemble team helps build confidence and social skills, while working on solo pieces helps develop creativity and patience. Because of your continued support and generosity, we are lucky enough to be able to bring in specialized clinicians and teachers throughout the year to help improve our students' technical skills and performance quality. All of this support, hard work, and effort has allowed several of our soloists and ensembles to earn a reputation of excellence, winning state and national titles, and college scholarships to schools all over the country. It is because of all of our students' successes and dreams that we are more committed than ever to see our band program continue to flourish, especially during this very trying year. Because of the unique circumstances and restrictions we are facing in the world right now, tonight's auction is one of the only fundraisers that the Sherwood Band Boosters has been able to hold in over a year. Your support this evening will help ensure that our band program continues to survive and thrive for the rest of this school year and as we move into next season. With your help, we will be able to continue growing and improving our music with new instruments and equipment. Your donations will help sustain the Sherwood Band program, enabling our children and community to continue to experience the power of music. The Sherwood Band students and staff remain dedicated and passionate about providing amazing musical experiences for our community, and we look forward to a time when we will be able to perform for you again, just as soon as it's safe to do so. Until then, on behalf of the Sherwood Band Boosters, we appreciate your support and hope you enjoy the concerts and auction this evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Kate, for your leadership and your inspiration. Patrick, Kate mentioned it, and I have to reinforce it, how important this year's event is to support our continued success. And I know that our Sherwood community will once again come together and support our programs that we provide for our students.
Absolutely, Mike. We're off to a terrific start with support from many local Sherwood companies who have stepped up to be sponsors tonight. And especially our highest level sponsor, our conductor sponsorship, Sinistraro Family Orthodontics. Let's take a moment to learn more about Dr. Seth and his team.
Thank you again, Dr. Seth and the team at Sinistraro Family Orthodontics. I know many of our musicians have benefited from your fantastic services, and we really appreciate your continued support. We've already heard from one of our co-presidents of the Booster Club. Now let's hear from our other co-president. Please welcome longtime supporter Ken McCoy.
Good evening. I'm Ken McCoy, and I'm one of your co-presidents for the Sherwood Band Boosters, along with Kate Alshakely. The Sherwood Band Boosters is an all-volunteer organization committed to all things band in the Sherwood School District. We strive to promote an enthusiastic interest and understanding of Sherwood's various band programs within our community, and to pursue and promote various opportunities for the hundreds of students involved in both Sherwood High School and Sherwood Middle School band programs, all through a wide variety of volunteer and fundraising efforts. Though this past year has been anything but status quo and an especially challenging time for many of our students, the band boosters have continued to work toward our goal, supporting the efforts of staff and students to create one of the premier band programs in the Northwest. When things get back to some resemblance of normal, and they will, we'll be ready. And we'll be ready because of the support of our parents, families, and community. The ongoing fundraising efforts supported by so many of you that bring in the dollars needed, along with the hours of tireless work of our volunteers, combine to prepare us for the full, safe return of programs and events, and we can't wait. Experiences like a full band camp at the end of summer, rehearsals and practices with expert technicians, staff, and specialists who add untold value to our student performers. Actual competitions and in-person performances, along with everything behind the scenes that help make those events successful, like the gear and supplies needed to set up for entire days where kids can be fed and reasonably comfortable. Props, uniforms, equipment, instruments, music, and the list goes on. Every dollar raised through the band boosters goes toward supporting band programs and the student performers who are a part of them. These wonderful students are not only deserving of your support, the unique growth and outcomes that they experience are so very worth it. Finally, a huge thank you to everyone who has been a part of making tonight's annual Swing in the Green fundraising event happen, especially under such extraordinary circumstances. And a heartfelt thank you to all of you as well for attending our event tonight. We hope you win all of your auctions. We hope that you know that your donations and purchases are going to a great cause, and we hope that you have a lot of fun as well. We very much appreciate your support. Thank you.
And thank you, Ken. I've had the opportunity to work with Ken over the last several months
Ken's
on
great.
the event, doing a great job, tireless, always has great opinions. A little slow to get him out like he was there, but he's just a great guy. Thank you so much for your leadership, Ken. We really appreciate it. And speaking of leadership, we're down to 9 tickets left in the raffle.
So cool.
For a $500 Amazon gift card. Now is the time, folks. If you want to win a $500 Amazon gift card, there are only 9 tickets left. Guaranteed, Mike. If you don't have a ticket,
You're not going to win.
You cannot win. So here we go. Hey, Mike, as I've been working with the boosters over the last year or so, I've been overwhelmed with the commitment of everyone associated with the Sherwood Band Booster program, especially parents.
Yes.
In fact, many have multiple roles in supporting the programs. Let's hear from not only a parent, but also our technology sponsor for tonight, which underwrote all the wonderful technology to make tonight work seamlessly here at the AV department. Please welcome Tad Schrader.
Hi, I'm Tad Schrader with Golden Oak Lending here in Portland, Vice President of Sales. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out this evening to support the great kids in the Sherwood Band program. I'd also like to thank the teachers who do an amazing job working with our students, the volunteers who help us at all of our presentations and performances, and of course the teachers and volunteers who do all of the hard work to help out the kids. This program supports the musical dreams of kids from 6th grade to high school in Sherwood. Every dollar goes to these kids. So I hope you'll join Golden Oak Lending in supporting the Sherwood Band Boosters. Thanks for your support.
Thank you, Tad, for your incredible support. And we look forward, I think we're going to hear from his daughter a little later tonight, Mike.
Yes.
That's outstanding. Hey, Mike, I think Tad's message is a perfect segue into the next portion of our program. Friends, now is the time. We are going to come together as Bowman and make a collective or group gift to our student musicians.
Yeah.
Let's grab our cell phones, in the menu at the top right corner of your screen. Please select the live auction link to follow our auction and fundraising tonight. You'll also be able to make a donation during our group giving. I want to kick off our collective gift tonight by announcing an incredibly generous gift. Are you ready?
Yeah.
$10,000 to get us started off tonight from an anonymous donor.
Yep.
This is phenomenal. What a great way to start. I also want to thank several folks who have provided gifts of $1,000 in advance to get us started tonight. I want to thank Cam Hardy, Stephen Myrick, and Stephen Soto.
Awesome.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Friends, if you are in a position to join these families and individuals by making a gift tonight of $1,000 or more, now is the time. Please select an amount on your bid paddle, your cell phone, that is meaningful to you, knowing it will make a difference in the life of a student participating in the Sherwood Band programs. I want to give you a couple of moments to make those donations. And Mike, I believe you are ready to introduce our first student testimonial.
Happy to. Absolutely. This is a great way to start our fundraising tonight, and it's so encouraging.
Absolutely.
So many great gifts from little to small. They all make a huge difference. We're going to hear from Madison Bishop, and she's going to represent our Sherwood Marching Band. So here she is.
That's all.
Hi, my name is Madison Bishop, and I am a senior at Sherwood High School. When I was a freshman, I was very nervous and hesitant about joining marching band, but I'm glad I stuck with it throughout high school. We started our seasons by having a 2-week band camp in the summer where we learned lots of drills and techniques. We then continued through the school year with lots of practices and lots of hours putting in our drills and show. On Fridays, we get to play in the stands at football games and perform our show at halftime. This is always a highlight to our week, and we have a really fun time playing for the audience, even though it gets a little crazy at times. We were also able to attend 4 competitions in our season, at the last one being championships, where we get to perform at Autzen Stadium. This is an amazing experience that we are able to fill the stadium with our show music and be recorded on the Jumbotron for all the people. It is really cool to see how much our hard work, time, and effort paid off for the season and perform our show one last time. I feel like our band program has such a great sense of family, and I'm very grateful to be part of it. I want to thank all of the awesome parents that spend endless hours helping us create a marching band show by building props, feeding us, and setting up camp. I also want to thank all the generous donors who make it financially possible for us to have these unforgettable experiences. Thank you for supporting us. Your contribution is priceless when considering the memories and experiences your donations provide.
Thank you, Madison, and especially Athenium Technology Group for sponsoring her message. I've gotten to work with her mom also over the last couple of years.
She is great.
In Lene, a special person.
She really is.
It is awesome to see her daughter finally meet her virtually, I guess, is our program. So folks, as we approach our next level of giving, I do want to thank some folks in addition that reached out in advance and provided very generous gifts. I want to thank Jessica Adamson, providing a gift tonight of $500.
All right, Jessica.
Thank you, Jessica. And Emily Dang with a gift of $300.
That's awesome.
Way to go, Emily. Thank you. Folks, if you're in a position to make a gift to the band boosters and support these wonderful musicians and the programs that are happening in Sherwood, support Bowman Nation, now's the time. Reach onto your bid paddle, your cell phone, and click a level that is meaningful to you, and know it'll make a difference. While the folks are making their donations, Mike, can you introduce us to our next guest?
You bet, Patrick. I'm proud to introduce one of our soloists, Johnny Wakefield. When I had Johnny as a middle school student, he wanted to be known as Johnny Trumpet. That was his nickname. It was great. I'm especially proud of him for paying it forward. He now teaches private lessons to one of my 8th grade trumpet players. So here's Johnny. He's going to talk about solo ensemble, and we're going to hear him play first, actually. This is great.
Fantastic.
Hi, my name is Jonathan Wakefield. I graduated from Sherwood High School in 2020, and I am currently a first-year college student. Today, I will be talking about my experience with solo and ensemble. I participated in the festival for 5 years, starting in 8th and continuing through 12th, and I have performed in both the solo and ensemble capacities. Through solo and ensemble, I have grown so much as a musician and as a person, and I wouldn't be half as good of a player as I am today if I hadn't. Performing a solo or ensemble piece requires hard work, passion, patience, determination, practice, and time. All of these factors contribute to a cultivation of skill and a healthy dose of confidence. To those just beginning their solo and ensemble journey, or to those who are veterans, Good luck, work hard, and everything will work out. And to those who support the musicians of Sherwood, thank you. For opportunities such as Solo Ensemble wouldn't be possible without you and your support.
I don't know, Mike. When I saw his photo, Johnny looks like he could have been Johnny Football. Big guy.
Yeah.
What a talent, huh?
Indeed.
That is fantastic. Hey, thank you, Johnny, for sharing your story with us tonight, and especially good luck down there at Oregon State and with your music moving forward. Hey, I want to thank a couple of folks that have reached out and made some gifts here. We want to thank Alwyn Thornton with a very nice gift of $100. Lene Bishop, you see, you mentioned her daughter. We put her on TV. And she's setting the bar. Anybody who sees your child on TV tonight has to make a donation within 30 seconds. So that's awesome. The key tonight. It's been fantastic. Thank you, Lene. And hey, folks, you waited too long if you don't have your Amazon gift card or you don't have your raffle tickets.
They're all sold.
The raffle is sold out. It is a sellout. That is fantastic. We're going to have the Wheel of Names here a little later tonight. And cool. We are going to spin and pick our winner of the $500 Amazon gift card. As we're moving forward, I want to acknowledge some more gifts as we make it to our next level. Folks that reached out with gifts of $50 and above. I want to thank Tina Brannon with her gift of $100. Thank you, Tina. And also thank you to Suzanne Miller and Gretchen Brown making very nice, generous gifts. And looky there, as we speak, Chadley Colson coming in with a gift of $100. Thank you very much, Chadley. We appreciate your generosity very much. Folks, the giving will take place throughout tonight and beyond. I want to encourage you to select a donation level or make a custom donation that is meaningful to you throughout the rest of our program tonight and whenever it's convenient. Mike, how about we change gears and have a little auction?
Let's do
it. Friends, all of our auction packages are visible in the catalog on our event website. They're also, if you're following on the live auction link, it will populate which item I'm on right now. Great. And it will also tell you what the next increment is, okay? So this is absolutely fantastic. Right now, though, we are going to have our live auction on 5 packages. Bidding began on these packages 1 week ago, and we hope you have enjoyed bidding in support of the Sherwood Band programs. I'm going to have Mike introduce each of our live packages. Then we're going to give you just a couple of minutes to place your last and final bids on that package. I want to remind you, there is a short delay, Mike, between when I say something here in the studio and when you hear it wherever you may be. Then another short delay from when you hit bid and we actually see it here in the studio. This only matters if you're one of those bidders who tries to bid at the last possible second. In this environment, you will run the risk that you are too late and you are staying home. So please, 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 when I say sold, we will close the bidding from here in the studio. So please do not wait. When you feel like bidding, hit that button. All righty, Mike, before I introduce our first package, Ryan Fillinger Palate just made a donation of $100. Thank you, Ryan.
Thank you, Ryan.
Is that the Ryan?
That is the Ryan.
Thank you very, very much, Ryan, for your generosity.
And
let's get
Andrea Reichenmeyer is there also.
Absolutely. Hey, looky there, Andrea.
Yes.
Thank you so very much with your gift of $100. We certainly appreciate it. You're making a difference in the Bowman Band programs. So, Mike, what's our first package?
Our first package is a set of 4 modern Adirondack chairs. These chairs were handcrafted out of solid cedar with outdoor screws and finished with a natural color penetrating oil. The modern style has compound curves in the back for ultimate comfort and sits a little more upright than a standard Adirondack chair. This incredible package was built and donated by McIntosh Woodworking with a special thanks to Building Material Resources for help with the lumber. They look great, don't they?
They are gorgeous. These are not the ones they have on sale at the hardware store on Memorial Day, right?
Yeah.
These are for real, serious. I think they're valued at like $1,800. Wow.
They're beautiful.
Mike. And our leading bid right now is $960.
What a
At
steal.
$960. The next increment's a $50 jump. It'll take you to $1,010, right? But the bidding's been hot and heavy. We're pretty excited, but we want to see that number grow because we're here to support the band program.
Absolutely.
Correct? So while we're going to give you just a couple of minutes to make your last and final bids, folks, I'm going to have Mike introduce us to our next performance.
Our next performance is from our wind ensemble and Ryan Fillinger. He was the one we just mentioned, the Ryan.
How about that?
When Ryan was an 8th grader, I had him as a band student at Laurel Ridge, and he approached me and said, I've been writing some music at home. Would you mind taking a look at it?
Wow.
And I was like, sure, absolutely. Expecting it might be, not that great particularly, but a great effort. It was fantastic. So we let Ryan use our band class and have students play through various versions of his piece. It was very John Williams inspired. It was great. And I'd suggest some tweaks or some little things, and he would go back the next day with a revision, with parts for everybody to play. It was awesome. It was so exciting to see him stretch his wings as a young composer. He conducted his piece at our spring concert that year. It was really cool. During high school, he's kept writing music and won the OMEA State Composition Contest both his junior and his senior years. He's now a composition major at the University of North Texas in Denton. And I'm excited to hear what Ryan has to say.
That's awesome.
My name is Ryan Fillinger, and I'm a freshman at the University of North Texas. Being a part of the Sherwood High School Wind Ensemble was one of the best experiences that I've had, and had a huge influence on my decision to pursue music as a professional career choice. Being given this incredibly complex music, working up said music to an exemplary level, and having opportunities like league festivals, state, OMEA, and home concerts to show off the work that we put into this music was so exciting. It always felt so rewarding to finish performing a piece of music and hear the audience erupt in applause. Working with guest composers and guest musicians like Andrea Rankemeyer and Matthew Maslenka was so eye-opening. Hearing the visions they had for their pieces and being able to interpret their visions allowed me to have a deeper connection to their music, which I think is so cool. I had all my friends in the wind ensemble. Just being able to be with them and create music while also making memories along the way is something that I cherish a lot. And looking back on it now makes me very nostalgic for those times. I'm so glad that we have people to support the Sherwood High School Wind Ensemble. I'm very thankful, and I hope that that's something that people continue to do in the future. It's a very important thing to support, so thank you.
Wow. Thank you, Ryan. And good luck at the University of North Texas there in Denton, Texas. I'm originally from San Antonio. I've driven by the University of North Texas back when it was North Texas State. Mean green right on the stadium right there on 35 South as I was headed back to San Antonio. So
Nice.
it's fantastic. You were telling me while we were off the air there for a second, Andrea, who made our generous donation a
Yes.
little bit earlier, actually wrote a piece for the Wind Ensemble. Tell me
She
more
did.
about that.
Andrea is a composer. She's a teacher at Linfield University in McMinnville. She lives in Sherwood. I have her daughter in my band program right now in the middle school, and she wrote a piece called Smolder that Brant premiered at the State Music Convention a year ago.
That's awesome. That is awesome. And Brant's going to be joining us here in the studio a little later. So I wanted to give him some time. I was buying us some time there because I'm trying to raise money for Sherwood Band.
Indeed.
Right?
Yes,
and
sir.
so we're buying some time on this live auction package. We're number one. We're on the handcrafted modern Adirondack chairs made by Macintosh, and they are phenomenal. The bidding is now at $1,060. At $1,060, Damon Levine is in the lead, but I'll tell you what, Lila Dyer. I see a similarity in last names.
That Lila Dyer, she's a winner.
Yeah? What's the relation?
That would be my sister-in-law.
Oh, fantastic. Well, welcome to the show, Lila.
Yeah.
Don't stop now. Keep bidding. I'm only going to give you a few seconds to go ahead and hit that bid button. It's real easy. You can even have a twitchy thumb and hit on it, and it will take you to the next level, right? So we're going to give you about 5 seconds, and I'm going to close it right here. And Damon Levine is going to be the winner in 5, 4, 3, 2. Should I give her any more time, do you think?
Maybe a little. Maybe a little.
Does Lila need new chairs?
Yes.
Absolutely. Lila, Mike says you need the new chairs.
Those would look so nice on your guys' screened-in porch, don't you think?
Absolutely. Let's get them right now. I'm going to give you in 2, 1.5. I'm buying as much time as I can, Lila. Hey, folks, don't let Lila and Damon have all the fun, okay? Anybody can get in. The water is warm, folks. Make that bid in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and I have sold it to Damon Levine. Congratulations.
Nice job, Damon.
Thank you so very much for your support of the Sherwood Band Boosters, making a difference in the music programs at Sherwood.
Absolutely. Our next package
Let's fire it up.
is wishing you happy hours at Lake Chelan. You can enjoy 3 nights in this 2-story, 3-bedroom home, which is just across the street from the trail to the lake, and it connects to the walkway to the pool and Lookout Park. It sleeps 10.
10?
10, that's a big place.
Wow.
Walk in the door and you'll be cheered by the large open concept great room. You can enjoy breathtaking views from the fully equipped kitchen, the island bar, or the dining table. This living room has a beautiful sofa and chairs to comfortably view the 55-inch LED 4K smart TV. Or you can click for Sonos and listen to your favorite music, maybe the Sherwood Band.
Maybe the Sherwood Band.
When the sun is out, which is nearly every day, you can enjoy 2 decks that capture down lake and up lake views. A patio dining set and barbecue make outdoor dining seamless. The house sleeps, what was it we said?
10.
10.
You could bring the whole band. That's a small jazz band, isn't it?
It's a dectet.
Absolutely.
There are 2 master suites and a 3rd bedroom. All of the details are in the catalog.
Yep.
Thank you. And best of all, dogs are allowed.
So you can have 10 people and dogs.
And dogs.
So you can have a jazz group and dogs.
And an audience.
It's my kind of place. No cats allowed. Here we go. The bidding right now is at $810. Lindsay Manning, you are in the lead, but I'm here to help Sherwood Band Boosters make money, so I have no intention of selling it to you at $810. Please don't take offense, Lindsay. I'm going to try to get Tara Clark, who is right behind you, to go ahead and jump to that next level of bidding. We're at $810. We're looking for $860, right? $860 is the next increment. It's all going to support the band boosters, which in turn, I heard Ken McCoy say earlier, 100% of the money they raise goes to help the music programs in the Sherwood District.
It does.
Let's make it happen. We're going to give you just a couple of minutes to make that last and final bid. And while you do, Mike, I think you have our next performance.
I'd be happy to talk about him. This is Andrew L. Shakely. He's going to talk about an America the Beautiful virtual band performance. So here he is.
Hi, my name is Andrew. I'm a junior in the Sherwood High School band program, and there's a lot of things that stick out to me in the program itself. One of the main ones is the family aspect of everything. I know that I can walk into a room anywhere and have someone there that's supporting me, that's lifting me up, wanting me to do my best, and pushing me harder every day. And that's a feeling that I don't think I could get anywhere else. And it's the feeling that keeps me there and keeps me wanting to do my best and do my hardest. And another thing is just always knowing that whatever group I walk into, they're always going to be giving it their all, always striving for excellence and doing their best. So thank you all for your support.
Wow, what a cool piece. I've been so, we talk about all the challenges that have come from the pandemic, right?
Yes, indeed.
But I try to focus on the things that are positive. And when I see the young people come together and embrace technology and able to make, get involved with each other, use the technology to create something as beautiful as that,
It's
you've got to
awesome.
be really proud.
Yeah, so many of those kids, they're high schoolers, but I taught them in middle school, so to see them grow up and become and flip that switch and just start just skyrocketing with their talent and their dedication, it's awesome.
That is fantastic. And speaking of talent, Tina jumped right in there at 860. Tina has the lead right now on the Lake Chelan. This is only about 50% of value, right?
Wow.
Which I'm not too excited about. I'd like to see that number jump again.
Yeah.
So Lindsay, please step in there. You're going to be staying home. You're not going to be on Lake Chelan. Look at that view. Why wouldn't that work for you up in sunny Lake Chelan, Washington? We need to be at 9:10 is our next increment. Anybody can get in. The water looks warm there, don't you think, Mike?
It looks great.
Looks very good to me. And we definitely want to see somebody jump in at 9:10. Looky there, speaking of jumping in, Kate Alshaki just made a contribution. Thank you so very much of $100. Thank you, co-president Kate, for your generosity.
Now, isn't it a deal we made with the parents that when they see their kid on the screen, they make a cash donation?
That's the way it works.
Thank you, Kate, for doing that. That's awesome.
Yeah, she is playing the game. Thank you so very much, Kate. And the bidding looks like it may have stalled out here, so we are going to sell it in 5, 4, 3. You still got some time. Bid now. It's just hit that bid button. That's all you have to do. Hit that bid button in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have sold it to Tina Brannon at $860. Thank you so very, very much, Tina, for your generosity. Have a great time in the sun up there at Lake Chelan. What's up next, Mike?
Our next package is a relaxing vacation at the Oregon coast. It's a gift certificate that's good for 3 days and 2 nights at the Inn at Otter Crest. I know, it's such a beautiful place. Sleep 6 comfortably. Weeknights are available throughout the year, and you can have weekends anytime between September and May. There is no place on the Central Oregon coast like the Inn at Otter Crest. With 35 acres of pristine forests, lush landscaping, nature trails, and striking ocean views, our own Otter Crest Beach provides tide pools teeming with life and our own resident seals.
Awesome.
Must be mine.
That is absolutely incredible. What a beautiful, beautiful place. Sounds awesome, Mike. And we want to thank the Williamson family for this very generous
That's
donation.
wonderful.
Thank you to the Williamsons. We appreciate it.
You bet.
Hey, right now, Stephen Kuski looks like he wants to head to the Inn at Otter Crest. He has the high bid right now. Stephen, you're at $435. But Carrie Lindsay's been bidding, and we would like, even W. Rader has been in the part of the running here. So let's go ahead. Our next increment is going to be at $460. At $460. $460. What could you do with $460 for the band boosters? We can make a difference.
Absolutely. We can use percussion coach. We can buy sheet music. We can we can do all sorts of good stuff with it.
Yeah,
So.
absolutely, absolutely. Let's keep bidding it up, folks. Stephen, you are in the lead. Hold tight. Get ready, though, because I'm going to get somebody to bid against you. We're having an auction today, and we're going to give you just a couple of minutes to make those last and final bids. And while we do, Mike, introduce us to our next performer.
Our next performance is the jazz band from the high school. These are great kids, and Josh Busby, who's going to the University of North Texas in Denton, he's going to tell us about it. So here we go with Josh.
Here we go.
Hi, my name is Josh Busby. I'm a Sherwood alumni from 2019, and I'm here to talk about the Sherwood Jazz program. Sherwood Jazz really started my love for music. It still goes today. I'm a music major in college. I still play on the side. And it all started back in the jazz program. And I really hope that other people can find this in the Sherwood program. Whether it be the Sherwood combo, where you go around playing around town, or in the big band, being more competitive, going to festivals, traveling, seeing other schools and how they do things and how they play. But jazz to me is just so personal and individual, where you can be practicing improvisation, listenings, matching sounds, just really developing your style of music and what music means to you. And that just means a lot to me, and I hope that you guys can experience that too. None of this would be possible without our sponsors and our donations. It just means a lot. It helps us travel, it helps us get new equipment, get clinicians, whatever. It really means the world to us, and I'm so thankful for the opportunities I had in the Sherwood Jazz program.
Wow.
I know,
That's
right?
awesome, right?
Yeah.
And I understand that Josh's mom is Liz Busby. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
And you said that's her eldest son.
It is.
I've had the opportunity to work with Liz now for a couple of years.
Isn't she great?
Could not be better. What an incredible organizer. She
Yes.
keeps all the puppies in the basket. Right?
Yep.
Even me occasionally.
Yep.
And she has done such a great job, and it's so exciting to see her son and him having success and
Yes.
being in the great state of Texas, one of my favorite places in my heart, North Texas, the University of North Texas. So thank you, Josh. You've got a great mom, and she's doing fabulous work to help those dreams come true in the music in Sherwood District. That is awesome. Looky
sure.
here. The more I talk and I drag it out, the higher the bid goes.
People are coming.
I like it.
Yes, sir.
Our buddy Tad Schrader stepped in at 535. It didn't last long, though,
Wait,
Tad.
he was outbid by...
He was outbid by Benjamin Dyer.
I know that guy.
That's your brother.
That is my older brother.
That's your older brother. Now,
Yep.
is that Lila's husband?
On most days.
You know what? What's perfect about that, Mike, let me share with you,
Yes, please.
is because it is clear they have listened to us. And they both have the app on their phones,
Yeah.
and they're both bidding, right?
Yes.
And that's what I love about virtual, because it drives me nuts when I'm in a gathering environment and folks are taking their spouse's bid card, because that's no fun. But in this virtual world where everybody can be anywhere they want to be and bid on their phone, this is great. Look at here, the bidding's going.
You know what's the most fun? Is when spouses outbid each other. That would be so cool.
Wouldn't that be
Well,
fun?
somebody did.
It looks to me like Tad is...
Tad, go Tad.
Tad, you take it down. Tad, our good friends at Golden Oak Lending, making all the technology possible, and I love to see you using the technology that Golden Oak Lending sponsored tonight. I can't wait to meet your daughter virtually here in a minute. Tad, you're not done. Set that number even higher. And Benjamin Dyer, your brother's right here. He's doing a great, great job. 1985 is when he came to the Sherwood School District.
Yep.
Unbelievable to be, you're an institution. Oh, no.
Institutionalized?
It's not.
No. No, I've been there a while, and it's a great place to be. Sherwood's a fantastic community and school district.
It is. I love to be involved with the friends down in Sherwood. This is great. Tad, you're at $610. The next increment would be at $660. At $660. Benjamin, don't be shy now, buddy. If you want to go to the inn at Ottercrest and take your wonderful bride, now is the time, because I am going to close this in about 10 seconds, okay? So let's go ahead. Benjamin, hit that button, bid again. Even what, is it Lila, right?
Lila, yes.
Lila, you didn't get the chairs. It's time to bid on the inn at Ottercrest. Here we go. Let's get it going. We're going to close it down in 10, 9, 8, 7. How about that?
The donation.
How about
that?
If he's not going to Ottercrest, he made a donation. Benjamin Dyer, thank you. $250 for the Sherwood music programs. Benjamin Dyer, thank you so very, very much for your generosity. But tell Lila she can still bid on the Ottercrest. It's okay. She doesn't have the chairs, but I think they have some Adirondacks down there, and the Williamsons tell us they have Adirondacks on their patio, so let's go.
You know, please. The way you count down, we're for sure not going to put you in front of a music.
No,
they would never start playing.
I am definitely not a conductor. Like, I don't have near that talent, and you don't want me to sing either. So here we go. I'm going to count it down. Tad, Golden Oak Lending, here we go at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have sold it to Tad Schrader at $610.
Nice.
You're headed to the inn at Ottercrest.
Fantastic.
This is awesome. Thank you so very, very much for your generosity, Tad, throughout the whole program.
Yes.
Throughout all of the Sherwood Music program. Thank you, Tad, and Golden Oak Lending for your incredible, incredible support. What's up next?
Our next package is 7 nights at a Grand Mayan luxury resort. The winners have a choice of location. They can choose Acapulco at the Grand Mayan, Nuevo Vallarta at the Grand Mayan, Cancun Riviera Maya at the Grand Mayan, or Puerto Penasco at the Mayan Palace. It's located in stunning destinations along the most beautiful beaches in Mexico, where everything has been created for happiness. Enjoy a 7-night stay in luxurious accommodations. You can have 1 king bed or 2 queens upon request. Endless pools, world-class restaurants, activities for all ages, and a staff that caters to your every need. You will enjoy a vacation filled with fun, relaxation, and the very best service in Mexico, with multiple destinations offering distinctly unique and beautiful locales to experience. Every trip can offer new and exciting ways to vacation with the same comfortable and friendly atmosphere.
Absolutely. I may not be a music conductor, but you can be an MC anytime. Great, great job, Mike. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
And you know what, folks? Best of all, your accommodations here would accommodate up to 2 adults and 2 children, 12 and under, right? So maybe someone who's one of your students, right?
Absolutely.
Middle schooler, first year of middle school.
Yep.
2 adults, but if you want to make it that romantic getaway, 2 adults, right? You have 24 months to travel from today, right? 2 years, folks, 2 years. I know the last year has felt like it was 20, but you have 2 years to travel on this incredible package. The bidding right now is at $960, which makes the next bid at $1,010. This is 7 nights. You can't stay in Oregon, I don't think, for 7 nights for $1,000, right?
That's amazing.
It would be an incredible opportunity. What a great, and you know, I meant to tell you this earlier.
What's that?
The weather in Portland.
We know about that.
While you're in Mexico, what's it going to be doing in Portland?
Raining.
It will be raining, guaranteed. You'll have your toes in the sand if you buy this trip, and it will be raining in Portland. So, hey, folks, there's no blackout dates based on availability and subject to additional fees if you choose select holidays, okay? But we're at $960, need to be at $1,010 for the next increment. Let's get it up there. We're going to give them just a couple of minutes. We're kind of following a schedule here, Mike.
Yeah, Daniel Mocktraub, the winning person, or the top bid right now. I won't say winning.
He's not winning yet.
No, because that's not enough money.
Yeah, no.
You talked about taking adults and 2 children, 12 and under. Pretty sure his kids are older than 12, so I think that's going to be just a Daniel and his wife.
That sounds like a nice
awesome.
romantic getaway. 7 nights in sunny Mexico. while it is raining in Portland, Oregon. Go ahead and introduce us to our next group there, if you would, Mike.
Our next video is talking about the Sherwood High School Marching Band Color Guard, and Samantha Castro is going to be our speaker.
Outstanding.
Hi, my name is Samantha and I graduated Sherwood High School back in 2014. First and foremost, I want to say thank you so much to all of our sponsors for continuing to help build this program and putting it to where it is now. I started the program back in 2010 through 2014, back when the marching band was about 3 years old. We were a little small band that could, and have now been thriving and have grown so much since then, and I am so proud. I did color guard all 4 years of high school. I also did the winter guard winter program, as well as winter percussion from my sophomore year to senior year on top of the winter guard. This activity means so much to me. It's completely made me who I am today. I've learned a lot about responsibility, discipline, teamwork. I view my marching band as my family, and it's something that I am so happy that kids can continue to enjoy. Thanks to you sponsors, someone like me who is low income has been able to participate all these years at a low cost thanks to the scholarships and the fundraising availability there. So thank you to you guys for having that, because what you guys provide can help low income students like me. Following my graduation in 2014, I was fortunate enough to march with the Oregon Crusaders, which is a drum corps organization. We were able to tour around the U.S. And I got to perform in all these different places. Without this activity, I don't think I would ever think about going to all of these places across the United States, which is amazing. I also was able to coach with Sherwood from 2014 to 2016 alongside the amazing staff that you see now. And then from 2016 to now, I have been coaching over at Aloha High School. I also have met my now fiance through Drum Corps International when we both marched with the Oregon Crusaders. So to say that the color guard and marching band has really impacted my life would be an understatement. And once again, thank you so much for sponsoring the Sherwood Marching Band and for your continued support. It means a lot to me to continue to see kids participate in such an amazing sport. So thank you so much.
Wow, what a terrific story.
Great stuff.
Yeah, special person. And I understand that I heard her say scholarships.
Yes.
And I know you know more about it. Share with us about the scholarship program as a result of the Booster Club.
Yeah, winter percussion, Sherwood Marching Band, the guard, the winter guard and the guard during marching band season, it costs money. There's student fees, and some students just can't afford to do it, and the boosters help underwrite for some of those and give them scholarships, and they benefit and they grow, and look at what she's doing.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, people, I don't know that people really understand, Mike, when we come together as a community and we support locally, right? We're making our community bigger and better.
Yes.
And a great place to live and work. And Sherwood is an unbelievable example of that. The entire Bowman Nation always supporting what goes on in the programs in Sherwood. And tonight is a special night because of what we're raising here is going to make a difference in lives, just like we just heard.
Absolutely.
Right?
You bet.
So folks, if I keep buying some time, Daniel Knocktraub, you have been outbid, my friend. Daniel, you have been outbid. Tara Clark is now in the lead. Tara Clark is in the lead at 1,010. Daniel, it's your turn to go to 1,050 or 1,060, I believe, is the next increment at 1,060.
I think I heard you can take kids older than 12, but that you just pay a small fee for an adjoining room.
Yeah, thank you. There is the opportunity, if you do not want to make this a romantic week and you want to take some children and they're over 12, there is a small fee that you can get to have an adjoining room. So this is really an incredible package. It's 7 nights in sunny Mexico. The resorts are phenomenal, right? Unbelievable places.
They look beautiful.
Yeah, and it will be raining in Portland, Oregon, right? So now's the time. Tara, you're in. Daniel, welcome to the party, Daniel. Welcome to the party. I understand you might have Daniel's, one of his children in
I
your class
actually
now?
have Tara's child and Daniel's child, so I got to say, both of you, just keep going up. This is awesome.
Yeah, no, this is fantastic. Tara, we don't want to leave you at home. You need to be at $1,110. Need to be at $1,110, Tara. And you know what, Mike?
What?
Anybody can bid, right?
Yes.
You don't have to be engaged from the beginning. You get the urge to go to Mexico, have that week-long stay. Now is the time.
So Steve Kuski could bid?
Steve Kuski, where are you, Steve? Come to the party, Steve. Look at here.
Lene Bishop could bid?
Lene Bishop could bid.
Brant Sty should bid.
Brant Sty. He's not doing anything for another few minutes.
No.
Why wouldn't he bid?
He should bid.
Absolutely.
Take lovely Catrian down there, leave the kids with mom and dad.
I think
What a
you
fun
are
trip.
not only an incredible conductor, but an incredible party planner.
Absolutely.
Sounds like to me, right?
Speaking of,
Tina
Bryan.
Tina Brannon is now at 1160. Thank you so very much, Tina. We're
Yes,
at 1160.
Brandon.
Need to be at 1210. 1210 is our next increment. And while we do that, Jason Price just arrived. Jason just made a very generous gift of $100. Thank you so very much, Jason, for your generosity and support of the Sherwood music programs. Here we go. Daniel is back in the party at $1,210.
He outbid Tina Brannon.
$1,210.
Whoa.
Up!
Tina Brannon outbid him.
Press. We're not printing those tickets yet. Tina is back in at 1260. It's your turn,
Go,
Daniel.
go,
you need
go,
to be at
go,
1310. At 1310 to bid. We're 12 and a half now. 1310. 1310 is bid. Go, Daniel, go. And now, Tina, it's your turn. Need to be at 1360. 1360 to bid. 1360 to bid. 1360 to bid. Help me out. Get me off the number. Need to be at 1360. Need to be at 1360. Come on, Tina. You know you want to go to Mexico. Here we go. It'll be raining in Portland. We know how that goes, right? Now is the time. And we have 1310. 1310 is the bid. Daniel, are you going?
So far, it looks like
Looks
it.
like it. Tina, don't let me down now. Tina, don't let me down. Now is the time. And there comes Tina to the party.
All right.
1360 is the bid. Daniel, we don't want to leave you at home. You need to be at 1410. 1410 to bid. 1410. 1410, Daniel, and anybody else.
Absolutely. You know,
Brant can still bid.
Brant can bid. Tina can go higher. That kid who's going to Oregon State of hers,
Yeah.
she can eat ramen. She's fine. Come on, Daniel. You got it.
Now's the time. We're at 1360. Need to be at 1410. Daniel, Brant, Lene, anybody, get in. We're having fun. We're going to raise some money for the Sherwood Band Boosters, and they are making a difference in the lives of our youth in Sherwood. So let's make it happen. At 1360, need to be at 1410. Daniel, I understand that you're an incredibly talented person, and you do a lot of voiceover work.
He does. Yes.
And is incredible at it.
He's amazing.
Right? Absolutely incredible. And here he comes. 1410 is bid. Thank you.
Daniel Knoxtraub.
Thank you so very much. And now, Tina, let's not let him have all the fun. Tina, need to be at 1460. You don't even need to talk it over. It's only $100 more than you were. At $100 going to the Sherwood Band Boosters to help the music programs in Sherwood. Now would be the time. Need to be at 1460. We're only going to give you a few seconds here to make that happen. Need to be at 1460. At 1460. I'm at 1410 with Daniel Knocktraub. Come on. Tina is at 1460.
Wow.
And now Daniel at 1510. Need to be at 1510. Liz, do me a favor. Change that increment to $40, and let's make it an even 1,500 is the next bid. Daniel, you only need to be at 1,500. At $1,500. This is a week-long stay. A week-long stay for $1,500. And $1,530 is now bid. The next bid will be at $1,570. So we need to be at $1,570. If we could go back to, there you go, and we're there. We are at $1,530, need to be at $1,570. Make that increment at $70, and we're going to take it there, 70, and hit update, and we are golden. The next bid will be at $1,600. Let's get it to $1,600, Tina. $1,600. This is 7 nights. 7 nights, Tina. Need to be at $1,600. I'm only going to give it just a couple of more minutes, couple of seconds, actually. Need to be at $1,600. We're at $1,530. We're having fun. We're raising money for the program.
Is great.
And at the same time, Carol Bush just made a generous gift of $100. Thank you, Carol.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Carol. You've bought Tina just a couple more seconds to make her bid at $1,600. $1,600 to bid. Daniel's in the lead at $1,530. We're going to close it down in and there's my bid at $1,600. You know what I'm going to do?
What's that?
They're having a lot of fun, and I happen to know these folks down at Vendanta. I'll tell you what we'll do, Tina. Let's go ahead and close this one, Liz. Tina, you are headed to sunny Mexico. Daniel, we are going to make one available to you at $1,600. If you're comfortable with making a donation to the Sherwood Band Booster Program to help the musicians in the Sherwood High School and middle school program, including the color guard as we just heard, now's the time at $1,600. In fact, I think what we'll do is we're going to put an item on the catalog.
Yes.
We call it a for sale item or a buy it now.
Perfect.
At $1,600. If anyone in our audience right now wants to go to sunny Mexico for 7 nights at one of these incredible resorts, all you have to do is click on the catalog package for the new package. It just showed up. It'll be probably, I don't know what the item number will be, but it'll be right in the same location in the catalog. $1,600. We'll keep that open until Monday. So talk it over with your spouse. Talk it over with that significant other. Don't talk it over. Just buy it and
Just
support
do
the
it.
Sherwood.
This is awesome.
Band
Winner, winner. They both get to go.
$1,600 going to the Sherwood Band Booster Program if you want to go to Mexico. Let's make it happen. Mike, while they're doing that, let's go to our next package.
Our next package.
Which is our last and final package.
All right.
But it's pretty special.
It is amazing. We are headed to Waikiki. Outrigger Beachcomber Resort is a 4-star luxury hotel. You can enjoy a 5-night stay with a partial ocean view room, spacious and all-new room with 1 king bed or 2 queens upon request, and glimpses of the Pacific Ocean from your balcony. Whichever ocean is out there, you got it.
Yeah.
This newly renovated 350 square foot room has sliding floor-to-ceiling windows leading to a furnished balcony. It'd be cool if it had a sliding floor.
Sliding floors, sliding windows, furnished balcony. I'm just cool with a balcony.
It looks great. Enjoy the comforts of a cozy sitting area with inviting decor and ample space to accommodate up to 4 guests. You stay steps away from the sand and sun of Waikiki Beach in inviting accommodations with premium amenities. Guests are just moments from the most iconic island attractions and activities Oahu has to offer. An award-winning leader in hospitality, Outrigger is founded on caring for its guests and extends this dedication to providing the highest standards for health and safety.
Absolutely, absolutely. What an incredible, incredible package. Once again, folks, 24 months to travel, 2 years. I'm not going to jinx and tell you what's going to be over by then, but you have 2 years to travel. Now is the time.
Yes.
Your dollars will go to work tomorrow.
Yes.
With the Sherwood Band Boosters and the Sherwood Music Programs.
Yep.
Okay? And you have 2 years to know you're going to enjoy Waikiki and the beautiful beaches and all the tourist attractions there on Oahu. Folks, Dolly Langford is in the lead right now at $1,110. At $1,100, this is an auctioneer's nightmare. $1,110. We like even
yeah,
numbers.
Even numbers are nice.
Yeah,
you have to do
well,
math.
that helped. $1,160. And Andrea is in the party. Welcome to the
go,
pool.
Andrea.
You are in the party, Andrea. All the way. You said at Winfield, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Fantastic, Andrea. Thank you so very much. Here at $1,160. Dolly, don't let her take your trip. Okay. Don't let her do that. Everybody can get in and bid. Now is the time. The next increment, I believe, is $1,210, okay? At $1,210 is our next bid. We're going to give you just a couple of seconds. Actually, we'll give you a couple of minutes this time. Let's give you a couple of minutes, and we're going to introduce you to another group. In fact, I've been waiting for this one all night. We've heard Tad Schrader.
We have.
And Tad's a wonderful guy. He's been incredibly generous.
But his daughter.
I'm anxious to meet Holly.
Yeah, Holly Schrader is Tad's daughter. And I had her as a clarinet student in middle school. She was an all-state musician, still plays clarinet in the wind ensemble, but she also does percussion, and she's going to talk about our percussion groups at the high school.
Awesome.
Hello, my name's Holly Schrader and I'm a junior. I think what makes winter percussion really special is it gives people like me who are primarily wind players a chance to be a part of something percussion related and get new experiences and become like a more well-rounded musician. What's also really special about it is since we spend so much time together in rehearsal, you sort of feel like a family, or at least like really close friends with all of the people you're working with. And together you get to create something like a show that is just so special, and you get to look back on that eventually and be like, hey, that's me, I did that. And it's just so unique to be able to do something like that and have that shared experience with a bunch of people you care about. And just thank you for supporting the band program and continuing to support the band program, especially in hard times like this.
Seize the moment. The future is now. Seize the moment.
Thank you, Holly Schrader. What an incredible percussion group you have. They are phenomenal, and I'm sure it all started with you, right?
Yeah.
Do you give Brant any credit at all?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
He masterminds everything.
Yeah.
He's like the Wizard of Oz, you know, behind the curtain.
Yes, that's fantastic. Hey, we got some hot and heavy going here. We've got some wonderful donations that have rolled in here during that last video with Holly Schrader. I want to thank Amy Patterson. Thank you for your generous gift of $100. We certainly appreciate it. We'll put it to good use. And Tara Clark, thank you for a very generous gift of $250. We certainly appreciate your support throughout the night. Thank you, Tara. And Megan Crane has made 2 gifts of $50. Thank you so very much, Megan. And I understand that Megan's husband...
Yeah, Megan's husband is Casey Crane. He's my fellow band director at the middle school. He's a great guy, and Megan's great. So
that's
thank you,
fantastic. So we'll just assume that one came from Casey and one came from Megan? We'll just give Megan credit for both.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. Hey, the bidding is on Waikiki. This is 5 nights, right? There's no restriction on the age, so it's even better from that standpoint, and you don't need a passport to get to Oahu, right? So here's your chance. We're at $1,160. It looks like Andrea is going to be going to Waikiki at $1,160. I'm going to give you just a couple of more minutes, a couple of seconds to go here. Patrick Allen, thank you with a generous gift of $250. Thank you so very much, Patrick Allen. Congratulations and thank you for supporting Sherwood Band Boosters organization.
Thank you,
This
Patrick.
is awesome. Andrea, I'm going to count it down in 5. You can almost feel the toes in the sand at this point. The Cabana boy is on his way with a cocktail with an umbrella in it for Andrea. We've got just 5. Yeah, looky here. You can even take Mike, and Mike will be serving the cocktails. That would be fantastic. We're at $1,160 going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we have sold it to Andrea Reinkeimer from the Linfield Music Department. Thank you so very, very much for your generosity. Enjoy Waikiki.
Yeah.
That is almost the end of my responsibilities here with you tonight, Mike.
You've done a nice job,
Well,
sir.
thank you. I appreciate it. You've been incredible to work with. Lucky kids there in Sherwood to have you as their music instructor. But we have one more thing to do, and that I need to do, and that is the very important task of identifying the winner of the $500 Amazon gift card.
Yes.
Gentlemen, if I could have the wheel of names. There we go. Now this is kind of fun. Here's what's going to happen is we're going to go over here, and it says for me to click to spin, right?
Yes.
But I'm a little bit more of a, I kind of like to spin, right?
Yeah.
So everybody's name, everybody that bought a ticket, there's 100 names on this wheel of names in perfect Bowman colors, and we are going to spin it, and we are going to identify our winner of the $500 Amazon gift card. Now,
Awesome.
Did you want to make any bets who it is?
No.
Okay.
I think they're going to be an awesome supporter of the Sherwood Band.
All right, folks, here we go. And the winner is gonna be Lauren Hallgren. Congratulations. You just won an Amazon gift card worth $500. Thank you so much for your support of the Sherwood Band Boosters. Mike, it's been a wonderful evening. Really have enjoyed working with you. I know you've got a special guest coming up.
We do.
An incredible program for our fans out there of the Sherwood Band groups. But thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Patrick. And we appreciate all that you've done to help us make this successful. We want to welcome the grand wizard of it all, the Grand Master, Mr. Brant Stye, to our studio. So here he is, Brant Stye.
Hey, Mike.
Hey.
Thanks for warming the stage up for me.
You're welcome. I'm just the warm-up act. You know that. I feed your program. I get them, up to a certain level of something. And
you're like the prelude, the main entree, and
yes,
kind of the postlude, too.
Yeah, I'm the sous chef. You're the master chef.
Yum.
All right, we've got our Sherwood Marching Band to highlight, and Brant's going to talk about the Sherwood Marching Band. Here we go.
I love talking about our marching band. Just such a great group of kids. It typically consists over 100 students, woodwinds, brass, percussion, color guard, and they work so hard in the August, going all the way through the first weekend in November. These guys march in parades. They serve as the pep band in the stands. They compete in our marching circuit, with other bands from Oregon and Washington across the Pacific Northwest. And this group does really, really well.
They do.
They traditionally finish in the top 4 in the Northwest on an annual basis. This particular show that we're about to see is from 2019. It's called The Path. It was an incredible fusion of musicianship, athleticism, and dance.
All right, so here we go. Sherwood Marching Band and The Path.
Tonight's show, titled The Path, is the exploration of direction and movement. It journeys through a continuous series of positions and configurations, taking the traveler somewhere new. The columns represent the wisdom and strength that the traveler develops along their course through life, and the star represents the destination guiding that course. We all have a path to take. Each person's path may be different, but we all travel together. Everyone must choose their own course. The path shows the way. Are the judges ready? Is the ensemble ready? Performing their program, The Path, the NWAPA is proud to present the Sherwood Marching Band.
Everyone must choose their own course. Each person's path may be different, but we all make the journey. Through our journeys, we develop wisdom and strength. What is your path?
Brant, that's amazing. What a beautiful performance.
It was, and it's actually pretty cool. Right now we're putting together a little halftime show that we're going to give a performance on Wednesday, May 26th. And it's just cool to be able to rehearse in person again. And But at the same time, very much looking forward to putting productions like that together again this coming fall.
Yeah, you're probably already planning your fall show.
It's already planned.
It's planned.
We're
It's
ready.
done. And that costs quite a bit, right? So one of the things we're fundraising for tonight is next year's things in the fall that we want to just start the year running, and we've got summer band camp for the Sherwood Marching Band and all that kind of stuff. So we really, really appreciate your donations. I noticed that the cash donations, nothing's come in the last 13 minutes. So that'd be great if people want to chip in. That would be really wonderful. And while we're doing that, the wind ensemble, Mr. Sty.
Yeah, so this is last year's wind ensemble, and our wind ensemble is a concert band. It's our top symphonic concert band. These guys dive deep into the artistic realm of the concert band literature, taking on a handful of pieces each year that are at the collegiate level.
Yes.
We love performing at local music festivals, and this group is fortunate enough we get to be invited to play at the OSAA State Band Contest every single year. We love playing there and just love playing at that level. Last year, the performance you're about to see was from the Oregon Music Educators Convention, and had a blast playing at that. And then the goal is to take this fine performing group to Carnegie Hall in the near future here. So
that sounds fantastic. All right, let's hear from our wind ensemble. Brant, I remember that event. That was awesome. I was there. You did an awesome job. Your kids were amazing.
That was a really, really fantastic event to be a part of, and one I'll remember forever.
I bet, yeah. We're inspired by the cash donations that have been coming in. Patrick Allen, yeah, I know Patrick Allen. He's a friend of mine. Friend of yours?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, we hang out with Pat in the summertime sometimes at the Robin Hood Festival. He's a great community member, donates a lot of time to a lot of things, and we appreciate him. He used to be your marching band lead guy for
absolutely. Pat Allen served on the board for a long time.
Yeah. So thank you, Patrick. Michelle Eckstein for an awesome gift of $250. It's wonderfully appreciated. Thank you. Cindy Sklars, I teach both of her boys in 8th grade band, $100. Thank you for that. Ryan Fillinger, another donation. Ken McCoy, he's already co-president and he's given money. That's awesome. And then Kurt Sander, thank you so much for that. On the auction items that are left to be bid, there's a soft close on those. They're going to close at 9, but if it comes to be 9 o'clock and somebody makes a bid close to that time, they'll extend the auction for 5 minutes each time. So if you want to make your proxy bid higher than it is right now so that you're automatically kicked up, then that's a great way to do that. Coming up next is an America the Beautiful virtual band performance. Mr. Stye is going to talk about
so when the shift to remote online learning occurred, unfortunately this past spring, a lot of us music educators, we were scrambling to try to search for ways to still try to unite our students together through music. The big goal at the time was to put together a band virtually in order to create some sort of culminating music experience, for the year. And then what came out of that was this virtual band performance right here of America the Beautiful. Fortunately, one of my alumni students, Josh Busby, who we heard from earlier, was technically proficient enough to put this together for us and make this happen. The students that you'll hear in this performance, they worked hard on this. They worked on this completely independently on their parts, and then what resulted, as you'll see, is a very heartwarming performance.
Yeah, it's great. So let's watch this together. America the Beautiful. Brent, that was beautiful. Really, really pretty. Yeah. Lovely playing. A lot of those kids are seniors, and I know there's mining majors, there's engineering majors, there's nursing majors, there's science majors, and music majors, composition. So what a great wealth of talents and interests that those kids have in addition to the music that you help them make together. It's really cool. We're going to switch to jazz now. This is the Sherwood High School Jazz Band. Brent's going to talk about their jazz program, and this is really cool.
Yeah, so it's one very dedicated group of students because these guys meet every day at 7 a.m. They show up before school starts with what we call a zero period. And we've got, 2 jazz bands at the high school. You'll hear from the top group here in this clip. And these guys love playing at festivals. We played at Jimmy Mac's a few years back. And we even have out of this particular group, this kind of jazz combo, this elite squad of jazz musicians that goes throughout the community. They'll play, coffee shops, restaurants, businesses, retirement centers. It's just, it's cool to get these guys out into the public performing, and jazz combo, jazz band's one of those great ways.
Yeah, so here we go, the Sherwood High School Jazz Band.
Okay, the next group to open this evening session is from Sherwood. It's Sherwood High School Jazz No. 1, conducted by Brent Stye. Put your hands together.
Brent, that's awesome. West Salem Jazz Festival, your jazz band does a great job. I love the improv they do. Let's talk about the color guard.
Yeah, so our color guard brings our marching band productions to life through the use of movement, dance, silks, and then in the wintertime, they become the winter guard. And they create a choreographed routine with music. They perform indoors on a basketball court, much like a dance team. Our Winter Guard performs in our Northwest indoor circuit, and they were the undefeated Scholastic Regional A class champions the last 2 years, 2018 and 2019.
That's impressive. Let's watch the color guard with Off the Grid at the 2019 WAPA Winter Championships.
Performing their program Off the Grid, the NWAPA is proud to present Sherwood Winter Guard.
That's cool, Brant.
Super cool.
One of the things that I love about being in Sherwood is not only are we a team with the band boosters supporting us, but we're a team 6th grade through 12th grade for the band program. We try and design programs at the middle school that dovetail into and build skills into what the kids need for high school. And one of those is the Sherwood Cadet Percussion Ensemble. This is a group made up of middle school percussionists. It's typically about 35 people. They perform in a gym. They perform standing still like a concert band if they were a regular middle school percussion ensemble, which they used to be. Now they actually do marching, they play, and they do choreography just like the high school groups do. This group has done well enough that they've been moved up classifications and they now compete against high school groups. Suffice it to say, this talented group has been the Pacific Northwest reigning champs for several years now.
All right, now let's take a look at our 2019 NWAPA Winter Championships performance of the Sherwood Cadet Percussion Ensemble, We Are the Future.
Yes.
The future is now. The NWAPA is proud to present Sherwood Cadet Percussion.
The future will be an exciting, fascinating new world, completely different from what is now. We are all time travelers, journeying together into the future. We must become global citizens. One planet, one human race. I hope, I dream. Your future is whatever you make it. So make it a good one. future is now. Seize the moment.
That's awesome. So the Cadet Percussion Ensemble feeds into the Sherwood Percussion Ensemble.
Yeah.
Tell us about them, Mr. Stye.
So this high school percussion ensemble that we're about to see, I mean, of course, these guys work insanely hard and their production quality is incredible. These guys have been, the high school team has been the reigning Northwest champions for more years than I can keep track of at this point, and they now have their sights set on performing at the World Championships in Dayton, Ohio. So exciting stuff, and we're gearing up for that. All right, so here we're going to take a look at the 2019 show, The Harvest. This is the Sherwood Percussion Ensemble.
Is the ensemble ready? Performing their program, The Harvest, the NWAPA is proud to present Sherwood Percussion.
As a seed, this world has been prepared before me. This field is my life, yet my purpose unknown. So for now, I must trust.
seasons come and go, we know that one day we too shall be called to a greater place. And what a day that shall be. But I do not fear them, for I know my time has come.
Well, Mike Dyer, what an evening this has been. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being our Master of Ceremonies for the night.
Pleasure.
Yeah. And a huge thank you to our other Master of Ceremonies and auctioneer, Mr. Patrick Siver. Thank you. And then we would also like to thank our sponsors tonight. Thank you to our Sinistraro Family Orthodontics. Thank you to Golden Oak Lending. Thank you to the Anthenium, thank you, Technology Group and Gem Talk Systems. And then thank you to our orchestra sponsors, Baskin Robbins, Les Schwab Tires, New Spiles Dental, One River Financial Group, Sherwood Tax and Accounting, and Wilson Orthodontics. And then, of course, we have to thank our Swing in the Green committee.
Absolutely.
Liz Busby and her team put in a ton of work to make this happen. So a huge thank you to those guys. Thank you to the AV technicians here at the AV department and auction software. Thank you guys for being here to support us and to support our students. Huge thank you to our Band Booster, Sherwood Band Booster Board, who continue to serve all of our band students grades, 6 through 12.
Yep.
They just go above and beyond. And lastly, thank you to our donors, to everybody that bid or just came and watched the show tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much. Our dreams and hopes are to be able to do this with you guys in person very, very soon at a live performance.
Yeah,
So,
we are planning on it.
great. Thank you.
Good night.